Welcome to today's episode of Heart Magic Monday, and Lysa has some really good news that I want to share with you. Today we're going to be talking all about how truth is the master healer, and this is actually one of the pivotal chapters in my self-written book called Heart Healing, the 13 Principles of Emotional Self-Healing. And there's been really good news in the last week that my original self-published book, 2.5 years old, it's a bit tattered, it's a bit old. This was the upgraded self-published version from a year later. With plastic coating, and it had been polished and refined. You can see a little bit of a difference there. Well, hello to the new Amazon published printed copy. So this one actually has a barcode on the back, and it has publisher information and an ISBN number. This is huge for Lysa, who has been a self-published author for some 3 years now and has now stepped into the category of published healer. And I feel very, very excited because what that means for me is that my work is more easily recognized, and it's currently available on Amazon. So today, in celebration of this wonderful news, I'm bringing forward one of the lead characters from my book. And I would love to introduce to you my husband, Empath Black, and I call him Benny. Come on over, Benny.
Hello.
My husband has obliged to join me for a little bit of an interview today. We really wanted to talk a little bit about our love story and some of the beautiful shifts and pivots. We all know that underneath our patterns are actually wounds or misperceptions from our past. And my husband knows very well that I had the perception of myself that I was unlovable and not worth staying with. So as a part of our love story, I really found it hard to open my heart to this man. I felt he was very genuine and sincere, but I had gone through a pattern of people, I guess, breaking up with me and spoiling my ability to really trust other men. So there was one day when we were in the park. Would you like to tell this version?
Okay. So one day we were in the park. I guess on the second day I was there, I told her that I loved her.
Wow, was it that the second day?
Second day.
Wow. True.
Didn't quite come back. And maybe 2 weeks later we were walking in the park. And she turned to me and told me that she loves me, and then quickly needed to run off to the bathroom, and then on her way back, I guess took it back and said, "I love you as a friend, but not love you." I was quite devastated. I think you can imagine.
It's so devastating what we do at these points because we really want to be genuine and sincere, but we're so concerned about the implications. I reneged on an I love you, and I reappropriated that I love you into I love you as a friend, which was a little bit nasty. And my husband has forgiven me, and I am very sorry that I did that. But I really want to talk about how hard it is for us to trust, especially to trust love after we've been betrayed or lied to or let down. And later on, as our story unfolded, we got to about how long had we been dating when we had the conversation? The I love you, but I'm afraid you're going to leave conversation.
I think it might have been 3 weeks.
Okay.
Or 2.5 weeks.
So not long after the runaway renege, I love you as a friend turnaround, we had another conversation where I shared that I was afraid that he was going to leave. And very quickly he said, "I won't leave you." And I said, "I don't believe you." And he said, "That's okay, you will." And we're very excited because it's actually our 10-year anniversary coming up in August. And so what was your experience like being on the other end of that conversation, having me say, "I don't believe you," and then spontaneously coming up with, "That's okay, you will"? I mean, how do you come up with stuff like that?
What are you asking? How did I feel having replied that way?
Yeah.
I thought to myself, that was smooth.
You gave yourself a stamp of approval.
Yeah. Nailed it.
It was very smooth. It was
but I think because it came from, I wasn't really, I don't know if that sounds right, I wasn't really concerned with what you were afraid of, because I believed it was already going to work out, so it didn't matter. I guess I trusted that it was going to, in some way, it was going to work out. I don't know how long it was going to take, but it was going to happen. So that would have needed to happen. You would have had to have trusted me. So I guess I just wasn't concerned.
That's a bit of reverse engineering on trusting that we were going to end up together. Hey?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I went in the first place.
So my husband was, prompted to seek me out. So he had this knowing within himself, and I was not in agreement with that knowing in our formative weeks.
Yeah, but my opinion is it doesn't matter. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen, and there's nothing she can do about it.
There's no point resisting. Well, we are just really, really lovely to, we're really lovely. We're really grateful to really open our hearts and talk a little bit about our love story. And the bottom line for me from that 4th chapter is that truth is the master healer, that truth heals, and that as I heard Abinadi really speak from his heart, I really felt a feeling deep in my tummy that made me really know I could trust him. And I think if we have the capacity to trust our intuition or our transcendent knowing rather than trust our mind or our ego or our past pain, that actually gives us the capacity to progress and evolve in life. What do you think?
More quickly, I would say. It speeds up the whole process.
Yes.
Because you're not getting in its way.
Yeah.
I guess.
Sure. Well, we're so grateful to bring you this little bit of a snippet on that truth is the master healer, and we hope that this has reached you. We would love to hear what you think of what we've shared here. My husband's very nervous. This is his first time being on my channel, so please be kind to him and send us in comments of what you think, and I'd love to have my husband back as a guest in future episodes. I'm really, really excited to know that more of you are finding my channel, and I just want to extend a really big thank you for all those who are new followers to my channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. For those people who are highly sensitive and empaths, the healers and helpers of the world, if you want to have more weekly episodes from Empress Lysa where I talk about how we can heal our own hearts and step into our purpose, and please subscribe. If you found this enjoyable, would you like to give this video a big thumbs up for us? And that will allow it to reach more people, which would really be a dream come true for us. Thank you so much for watching today. This is Empress Lysa saying we wish you a beautiful week ahead. What would you like to say in signing out, my love?
What do you think I could say?
What could you say? You could say, nice to meet you. Have a great week. What's something you would say?
I guess it's been nice being here. Have a good week.
Oh, cool. Wonderful.